Good evening and thank you for joining us for the very first edition of UBC News Tonight on this 19th of April 2026 with me, Moureen Babirye, and my colleague Mohammed Mugalu. Let's have a look at what the headlines are.
Headlines are brought to you by the Deposit Protection Fund of Uganda. Keep your information up to date with your regulated financial institution. Customer deposits are protected up to 10 million Ugandan shillings. Terms and conditions apply.
In our first report, the Vice President Jessica Lupo recognizes faith-based institutions' roles in national development. In tragic news, re-elected Kalangala District woman MP Helen Nakimuli is dead. Land dispute in Machindye, Sabagabo attract President Museveni's attention, orders probe, and runners in Kampala gearing up for the return of the Tusker Lite Neon Run due May 8th.
Were brought to you by the Deposit Protection Fund of Uganda. Keep your information up to date with your regulated financial institution. Customer deposits are protected up to 10 million Ugandan shillings. Terms and conditions apply.
Thank you for joining us once again. My name is Moureen Babirye with my colleague Mohammed Mugalu on Sign Language. In our first report tonight, the Vice President of Uganda, Right Major Jessica Lupo, has revealed government's recognition of the important role that faith-based institutions play in national development. She was addressing Christians during celebrations of 25 years of Mount Zion Prayer Center, Bukalango in Makiso District. We have a report.
The celebrations to mark the silver jubilee of Mount Zion Prayer Center Bukalango started with the commissioning of the Priest House Library by the Vice President retired Major Jessica Lupo. The multi-million Priest House and the ongoing construction of the church were donated by President Yoweri Museveni. The Archbishop of Kampala, Paul Semogerere, assisted by a cross-section of priests, led the service that started with the procession. Archbishop Paul Semogerere commended President Museveni for the continuous support to the center.
And I am here, Madam Arpo and Madam Right Honorable Nabanja, to thank His Excellency for his generous gifts to this place. And we look forward to the completion of those projects that are on the way and that are about to start.
The service that also was attended, among others, the Prime Minister Robin Anabanja, State Minister for Higher Education Dr. Muyingo, the Vice President Jessica Lupo. She says government recognizes the important role that faith-based institutions play in national development.
It is my honor and privilege to represent him at this celebration, marking 25 years of Mount Zion Prayer Center, Bukalango, a place that has become a beacon of faith, healing, and spiritual renewal, not only in Uganda, but across the region. Today, we gather in thanksgiving to God for the remarkable journey that began through the vision and obedience of Monsignor Expedito Magembe.
The VP added that government also believes places like Bukalango Prayer Center are vital partners in promoting values of peace, discipline, integrity, and unity among the people. The Vice President handed over 50 million shillings donated by President Museveni to complete the church. The Prime Minister Robin Anabanja said President Museveni has fulfilled the pledge to support the center and donated 1,000 bags of cement worth 35 million shillings.
I'm happy we have already commissioned the convent. Our sister, Mukama Mulungi, Oludde bonna. Bale munegatteko tusibawo ekitiibwa President olw'okutuukiriza. I know you are aware, my Lord, that the President and the late Monsignor were very close friends. And so I know even these other, the priest's house, we have come with something. Ensawo 10 semitu yalinnya abazimba mukimanyi ya mitwalo 3 kitundu the million ya 3.5 wezilite ziri mpiki.
Mount Zion Prayer Center Bukalango was established in 2001 by the late Monsignor Magembe as the place of prayer and spiritual renewal.
Now, in tragic news, Uganda has lost one of its young and promising members of parliament, Helen Nakimuli. Nakimuli, who was re-elected in January 2026 as Kalangala District Woman MP, is said to have succumbed to fibroid-related complications resulting from an unsuccessful surgery. Speaker of Parliament Anita Mong, leader of opposition Joel Senyonyi, have expressed shock and condoled with the bereaved family, friends and associates of the deceased. Nakimuli was first elected to Parliament in 2021 under the National Unity Platform political party. She was re-elected in January 2026 and was due to join others in May for swearing in for another 5 years in Parliament. May us all rest in peace. Now, a land dispute that has reportedly persisted for years has been adopted by the President's office, prompting fresh investigations into alleged illegal developments. Complaints over the contested land were submitted to several officers before reaching President Yoweri Museveni, who directed the Special Presidential Assistant on Anti-Corruption to investigate the matter.
It is led by the Special Presidential Assistant, Anti-Corruption and Legal Advisor to His Excellency, the President Rebecca Atwine of Uganda reviewed documents and court records related to the disputed land. Findings indicate that a court order had been issued halting any construction on the land until the case was resolved. The order was allegedly defied, with construction continued.
That there was a court order that was stopping the construction going on until the matters in court are resolved. And we also learned that that court order was defied, or what they would call contempt of court. And construction continued from 1 house to 2, 3, 4, and now there are big 5 houses. That is what we have found on the land.
Authorities say the petitioners presented a land title and sale agreement linked to the original registered owner. However, investigators say they have not yet received documentation from the respondents.
We saw that the World Answers Church, or who are the claimants of these people, of this land, or those people who are sounding the alarm to the president, the petitioners, have a land title and an agreement from the original registered owner for this land that is in question. However, for the other side, we have not got documents to prove their interest, which we hope we shall get in conclusion of the matter.
Keen videos, including an alleged seller identified as Joseph Luchamzi, have so far been unsuccessful. Those claiming to have purchased land from him also failed to appear when summoned. Preliminary accounts suggest the buyers based their claims on transactions with a man said to be a son of a supposed title holder whose legitimacy remains unverified.
Like Luchamzi, the seller has not come to us, and unfortunately even here at the locus we invited him, but he has not come. But the people who claim an interest from him, who claim to have bought from him, were also invited today and they did not come. But we are lucky to have engaged with them before we came here, and they told us they bought from Luchamuzi, who is a purported son of the original purported Chibanja holder.
The legal framework will be followed for accountability. And individuals found guilty of violating the law will be prosecuted.
We are hoping that the other side will come through and give us evidence of their ownership, so that these findings can help in the resolution of this long-standing matter to ensure that peace prevails on this land.
The chairperson and the mayor of Machindye, Sabagabo John Baptist Chiega, addressed the meeting.
nange mpagira church eyambibwe amazima gakole ki kubanga mu Uganda muno omutoyinza kubanga ownership y'ettaka ya mirundi emeka ebiri owettaka akaaba n'owekibanja akola ki akaaba ate n'ensonga ntono nnyo esobola okukola ki ogonjooka
ne famire ye bali wano kati emyaka 40 gyemanyi era abadde atunda ettaka ebibanja wano Yusufu nga owekibanja so singa owettaka.
Meanwhile, Pastor Jeremiah Sebachije and lawyer Ramadhan Kabuye thanked the president for intervening in the matter.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni when he had our ordeal. He took it on by delegating Rebecca Atwine, SPA, anti-corruption, and we see where we are going. We see light at the end of the tunnel. As the president, we thank you for being the father of all of us.
Our coming here is not our personal initiative, but it is a presidential initiative who chose to intervene in this matter, which has been lingering in courts of law for quite some good time. And he picked interest to see that this matter come to an end.
The Federation of Micro, Small and Medium-Sized Enterprises has threatened to drag government to court over the ongoing implementation of the new trade order across the country. The Federation says local governments are carrying out illegal demolitions of people's businesses without clear guidelines. Take a look.
The ongoing implementation of the new trade order by the Ministry of Local Government has attracted mixed reactions from the public. Affected persons decried of indiscriminate implementation. The Federation of Small and Medium-Sized Enterprises has threatened legal action on government for implementing a trade order that disorganized businesses. They also want government to halt the trade order implementation immediately.
This bad behavior is being copied by other local governments to harass small businesses, to use the law to harass small businesses, to ensure that their enforcement teams are seemingly above the law. In Kampala, as you know, they confiscate people's bananas and so on, and they sell them, and then they take people to KCCA court for 6 months. Businesses whose property has been destroyed, they can share with us evidence, and we shall take legal action, not just against local governments, but against those individuals, the individual enforcers, because the trade order directive that we looked at does not instruct them to destroy property or to confiscate people's property.
From the Ministry of Local Government, the trade order directive clears street vendors, hawkers and illegal roadside kiosks from sidewalks, road reserves and unauthorized spaces in the cities and town councils.
The force you never used on anything, you used it on this one. Where on one hand we commend the force, but the balance that many times you don't use force, but when it came to this, you used excessive force.
Meanwhile, the Federation recommends that local authorities first finalize trade order strategies in consultation with key stakeholders to ensure that demolition comply with the Building Control Amendment Act 2026.
This lack of consultation means that most of the business people were ambushed and have lost property as a result of these measures. In any case, we don't have any existing guidelines to guide demolitions at the moment, as envisioned in the Building Control Amendment Act of 2026. If you have to demolish someone's building, there are procedures. You get a demolition permit, you give them notice. You know, we cannot enforce the law through lawlessness.
In March 2026, the Ministry of Local Government adopted the City Trade Order and escalated its implementation to all local governments. The directive involves the demolition of illegal businesses operating in ungazetted areas, especially those in road reserves and other unplanned spaces. Abdunasiri Luwama and Regana Humza for UBC.
In other news, relatedly, the Archbishop and head of National Fellowship of Born-Again Pentecostal Churches of Uganda, Archbishop Moses Odongo, has condemned local governments and municipal councils for demolishing places of worship across the country in the course of implementing the Tread Order policy. He was launching Remnant Mothers Global Mission Busukuma chapter at Nagamba Village, Busukuma, in Wakiso District. We have a report.
Women from Remnant Mothers Global Mission, led by their founder Dr. Betty Odong, set off from a Rise and Shine church in Namuwongo to Nagamba village in Busukuma Gayaza to launch the Busukuma chapter. They arrived at Eden Revival Church Busukuma, where they were warmly welcomed, together with Archbishop Moses Odong. Then a prayer session with deep spiritual engagement of pastors, ministers and gospel preachers, including a guest apostle from Guyana in South America.
Because the ministry cannot grow or pick up without personal growth. What is it that you're doing to better yourself in order to improve on the ministry of God? Abiding aligns us with God's purposes.
After the prayers, the Remnant Mothers Global Mission branch in Busukuma was officially launched.
Whether you go in Canada and you show this certificate, they are Remnant Mothers.
The founder of Remnant Mothers Global Mission in Uganda, Betty Odong, explained the mission and ministry of the organization.
Go with our message of 4H. First H, head, that is mindset. Second H, the heart, which is the transformation of the heart by the word of God. The third H is the hands, women working hard with their hands, so that can eradicate poverty and they can sustain their houses and they can raise their children, take them to school. Then the fourth H is the fourth H is the household, which means when you work hard with your own hands, you can establish your household.
The head of the National Fellowship of Born-Again Pentecostal Churches of Uganda, Archbishop Moses Odong, condemned the actions of local governments and councils, demolishing places of worship across the country.
Directives, you see, they talk about community sensitization. They would have called our pastors first. They would have even called leadership of the church and say, guys, this is what we want to do. But you are going to clear the trade areas. We are going to work to open up the space of the reserves of the road. And instead, you are looking for our Pentecostal churches to break them. So we really condemn the work of the town councils. You talk to us, let us talk to our pastors concerning their churches. Because you just find a church, you just go and break it. Where do you expect them to pray anyway? But yet there is leadership of the church. We are here as leaders of the church.
The chief guest, Apostle Ragnauth Balgobaindi from Guyana, praised Uganda, relating it to Remnant Mothers.
God say you are a helpmeet. Somebody say help. Say every man need help. When God made you a helper, it was because there are some tasks in life that a man cannot handle by himself.
At the same event, women from Busukuma were commissioned to serve under Remnant Mothers and were given sewing machines as empowerment tools for development.
The skilling center for tailoring in the Busukuma, where the mothers will learn to design and the school dropouts will come and learn.
Ivan Juko compiled this report.
In Gulu City, change agents in prevention of gender-based violence are creating impact. This is through the 5-year Gender Equality and Resilience Project funded by the Austrian Development Agency through CARE International in Uganda, being implemented by Thrive Gulu.
Change agents against gender-based violence in Gulu City have identified alcoholism and quick loan borrowings for fueling GBV in the city. Unisa Kelo, a change agent in Badege Laibi division, identifies young and old couples whose families are in constant quarrels due to alcoholism and getting loans from money lenders.
The community members, the youth and young women
they used to take a lot of alcohol. They would go for those loans, whereby you get when their national ID have been confiscated.
There was a strategy for Akelo and other change agents to talk to couples to prevent GBV in homes.
So we also brought out the Mapinduzi's audience that was talking about high rate of alcoholism. So in our success story, high rate of alcoholism was decreased a bit.
Barbara Oroma, another change agent, is chairperson of a youth savings group where victims of quick loans are absorbed as members to overcome dangers posed by quick loans from money lenders.
The aim was, at least if you have problem, you can run somewhere and borrow. So where is that somewhere? It is here.
She calls for more financial support from government and NGOs in order to boost such circles where women and men can borrow from.
When a woman has something, there is no GBV. The issue comes when a man does not have something. So at least we need support, financial support.
According to Oroma and Akelo, the change agents face challenges of gathering community members in one place for sensitization where people demand sitting allowances from them.
Gathering people, it is not easy. Said, we cannot sit for nothing. At least we need something. At least airtime.
During election, when you try to sensitize people and bring them together like for a dialogue, they would ask you for some token.
Naomi Achara, the programs officer for GEAR project at CARE International Uganda, says the project targets GBV in Acholi and West Nile sub-regions.
The GEAR project has identified specific individuals in the community and trained them, and these individuals are working in the community as change agents. Their role is to identify the prevailing gender-based violence-related issues in the community. They identify individuals and households that are in need of support from the project, both psychosocial support, legal referrals, but also economic enhancements. And then they also, create awareness to the communities on the positive gender and social norms within the community and at household levels.
Since the end of LRA insurgency in 2006, Acholi sub-region is among sub-regions with high cases of GBV. Joseph Fodama, UBC News.
In more news, State Minister for Transport Fred Byamukama has commissioned the construction of the Kijanji-Kakumiro roads worth 1.9 billion Uganda shillings in Kakumiro district. He said Ministry of Works and Transport and the Community Roads Improvement has begun constructing a 14-kilometer fast-class Maram road passing through Kakayo, Chiganda and Kakiro in Kijanji sub-county.
The project, contracted to Safe Green Uganda Limited, is expected to be complete within 6 months. He urged residents to cooperate and avoid disrupting the works.
Era tubahayire ekikoto mune myezi mukaga twere myezi mukaga oba kumara kusara kale kanu kagire hansi egonye mujja kwani murabaho baitu baina kusensa first class maramu mukura kurungi ego first class ki baina kuteka mukaravati singa amaizi gonda gabagwire side ero ba side eri gasirimuka gagende nkaha gasirimuke mukaravati gasirimuke hansi icyo tubaire period yemezi bati kimanyire ekikoto mune myezi ebiri esatu emotoka zijekwani zikora ki ziraba baitu kandi kuikana ziraba okurungi omaiso ntulindaga na kohora seije.
Other roads include the 12-kilometer Rusolera Kavule Mukibati Mburamaizi Chakajumbi road worth 1.12 billion shillings.
Now that the Ministry of Works has injected around 760 million to pass to reduce on the Kaliro issue, we appreciate. Kaliro has been an issue since the district started way back in 2016, and as a district we have tried to put what we can, but we reached an extent where we couldn't handle it anymore, and we had to put our request to the Ministry of Works to pass handle that thing. Good enough, with the help of Honorable Byamukama Fred we have been able to achieve that.
Supervisor Mhanguzi Namami, Elisa and contractor David Mwase explained the project and pledged close monitoring.
A project budget community roads improvement project egendwa chayo no improvinga emahanda ey'omukyaro okumenga shongo abantu babaso kutambura je kuruga omumaka gabo baze omumagwaro abana bazo mumashomero abantu abebivuza abokuhinga babaso kutwara ebintu byabo kuruga omufamu inga bakuhingira okutwara omukatarije.
Now, residents of Chitokolo in Mityana district have been urged to strengthen their commitment to prayer as a way of preventing division and conflicts within the church. The call was made by the Archbishop of the Church of Uganda, Stephen Samuel Kazimba Mugalu, while commissioning the newly expanded All Saints Chitokolo Church of Uganda.
For 5 years, All Saints Chitokolo Church of Uganda had not been completed. Residents, with support from partners in Germany, contributed 300 million shillings towards the construction. At the official opening of the church, Archbishop Kazimba urged Christians to avoid divisions and conflicts but remain consistent in prayer.
And now they knew that the fear of the Lord, the beginning of wisdom, so they started a church. And today we have dedicated All Saints Church here at Chitokolo. It's a beautiful church. And it has been dedicated to the Lord so that the children, the Christians in this area will be having a nice place to worship the Lord. And I want to call upon the Christians. Sometimes we have Christians, they build beautiful buildings, but they don't come to worship in them. And so God will always bring the birds and the other creatures to worship there. So when you build a church, it's for you to worship. Don't abandon your church. These days, even people make decisions to have weddings on dates and what, and ensure they abandon the church. That's not good.
The Bishop of Mityana Diocese, James Bokomeko, thanked all those who contributed towards completing the church project.
Warmly to Mityana Diocese in this church. It's not a parish church, but it's wonderful. It looks beautiful because of your support. On behalf of all these Christians, I want to thank you so much.
Meanwhile, Hope for the Needy Uganda, which supports vulnerable children, pledged to continue serving the community through outreach programs.
The Needy Uganda exists to build the community holistically, including supporting spiritual ministry. It is our pleasure to support a church that has been built in this place, and we look forward to the growth of the community. Our prayer is that more people will come to church, more people will love God, and more people will give glory to God. Built by the community with the support of Friends of Hope for the Needy from Germany, and we hope that because we have a bigger place of worship, more people will be able to come and worship, more people will be able to learn the word of God and get the blessings of God.
A delegation from the University of the West of England is in Uganda to establish research partnerships with top universities and the Inzu Yamasaba Cultural Institution. We have more.
A team from the University of the West of England has begun a historic visit to Uganda with intentions of exploring academic partnerships with Makerere University, Chambogo University and Uganda Christian University.
We're here to see where we can collectively work on what are those challenges, how we can find solutions that's actually going to transform lives together.
And we have a specific African strategy where we want to interact and collaborate with partners all across Africa. And Uganda is one of the first places that we've visited, and we've been visiting some of your fantastic universities, and we're discussing a whole range of things. That's about teaching and knowledge, it's about the research and innovation, and it's about how those two things can really work together and push forward into societies and communities to make a difference and to drive impact.
Led by Professor Yvonne Beach, the Pro-Vice-Chancellor International at the University of the West of England, the team will engage the Inzuyaba Masaba in Bugisu sub-region, selected local NGOs to improve community health care.
We're interested in some key themes. One is around integrated healthcare, which is focused on healthcare and well-being of citizens from the communities through to the hospitals and back to communities. Building healthy communities. We are interested in the challenges around building a green, resilient world. We have one planet and we need to look after that.
This university is going to give us several opportunities. The opportunity of getting scholarships, the opportunity of sending us people that can be able to train our people in very many various skills. And it is us who can work.
New Dawn, that supports children with the health challenges and runs community programs for local people in the Manafwa, will benefit through partnerships in research. The country director of New Dawn International, Doreen Nakami, says this collaboration will open doors for shared development initiatives.
Experiences and better ways of supporting and empowering our community, especially in the activities that New Dawn is doing. The Hidden People Project, which is working with children with neural conditions, and also New Dawn schools, where we want to promote reading in the early stages of school.
Are we early?
Away from Bale, secondary schools across Kampala have adopted the Sesamat program, with over 20 schools exhibiting student-led breakthroughs in robotics, waste management and green energy. This was during a regional science fair focused on the new competence-based curriculum hosted at Luzira Secondary School.
The exhibition hall buzzed with the next generation of Ugandan engineers and scientists, from multipurpose solar dryers to automated water distillers. The projects highlighted a shift from rote learning to hands-on problem solving. Scientists explained their innovations that give answers to local crises.
We've seen very good projects. Remember, we have learners from different communities, high-end communities, a little medium and low, and we've seen everything put together. The society problems like having mosquitoes, a lot of water, the gardens, hydroponics, farming in small areas. We've seen a lot of technology. We are in the 21st century. Technology is a must. A lot of apps have been done, a lot of programs have been developed by the learners. It is very interesting to see a lot that our learners can do. We've always tested what they can write. Now it's hands-on. And we are so glad they are communicating well. You know, the CBC, the generic skills are coming out well.
The young innovators clarify that the future of Kampala's industry starts in the classroom.
I have come up with a project which is called a multipurpose solar dryer and water distiller. The purpose of this project is to reduce on the costs of the distilled water in schools and rural hospitals, reduce on the energy wasted during cooking, since we use totally 100% solar energy.
This project is called EcoTrack, a system which manages and tracks waste in our school. So it's simply, when you put in the type of waste, it simply calculates and rewards the person who brings in the waste, and also reduces the waste in our communities and also the school environment, and helps to manage different waste categories.
So this bio-guava product, which is a bio bandage, its importance is to cover up small wounds and prevent germs from infecting us the more. It is made out of guava leaves and cactus mucilage. That is the components that are found in. Then there is a little honey that allows the moisture to dry very fast, hence also preventing the infection of germs and other diseases.
You're still a diligent viewer, but we'll take a short commercial break and return with business.
When you don't use Momo, you are forced to quarrel.
Mama, kabalansi? Nkuwaire 5,000. Mama, nkuwaire 5,000.
Ompaire 5,000.
Abantu abakuluma atandise obuyayo mwena.
Obuyayo obulira.
Iwe.
Ngobiyanko
ava mu bibozi sente dange ninzadde kolera ngobi nakolera sente dange.
Save yourself from quarreling. Use the Momo app or dial *165*3# to pay and enjoy zero charges below 5K. That's the power of Momo.
It's back, bigger, and with more business opportunities. It's the Pearl of Africa Tourism Expo, Poate 2026, Uganda's flagship tourism event. Poate 2026 will take place from the 21st to the 23rd of May 2026 at the Speak Resort Convention Center, Munyonyo, under the theme Wanderlust. It's your time to thrive. Yes, it's your time to tap into Uganda's renewed optimism and tourism growth. Tourism stakeholders, travel trade partners, and tourism enthusiasts will be part of the Poate 2026. Come and network with like-minded people and unlock new business opportunities. To participate, register at www.poate.co.ug. Poate 2026 is brought to you by Uganda Tourism Board and partners.
On his 52nd birthday, General MK invites you for a charity run. The run will be held on 26th April 2026 at the Kololo Ceremonial Grounds starting at 6 a.m. Get yourself a kit using these MTN and Airtel payment platforms. Run for charity, run for hope.
Run for charity, run for hope.
It's our mission to secure your money.
Protecting your money is as important as earning it. It is for this reason that the Deposit Protection Fund of Uganda, DPF, was established by the government of Uganda to provide deposit protection to customers of regulated financial institutions. In the unlikely event that your commercial bank, credit institution or microfinance deposit-taking institution fails, the DPF will pay you up to 10 million Uganda shillings. Keep your personal information such as national identification number, mobile phone or an alternative bank account updated with your banker. Terms and conditions apply. For more information, contact DPF at Aha Towers, Plot 7 Lodell Road, Kampala. Call 0312 206 400 or visit our website at www.dpf.or.ug.
We are the DPF. We protect your money. Protection Fund of Uganda.
Timex Nutrition Center invites the people of Gulu, Lira, Soroti and Mbale to attend health camps on the following days. On 21st April 2026 in Gulu City,
Boma Hotel.
On 22nd April in Lira,
Lira Hotel.
On 23rd April in Soroti,
Soroti Hotel.
And on 24th April in Mbale City,
Wash and Wheels Hotel.
All our old clients come for free medical reviews as we also welcome new clients. Come and get to know what to eat according to your blood group and genotype to prevent and treat several ailments like blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, ulcers, obesity, and many more. For more information, call us on 0758 819 952 or 0778 288 361. Timex, be your own doctor.
Welcome back, and now in our business news, Uganda's logistics and transport sector has received a significant boost following the launch of a new range of commercial trucks aimed at improving efficiency and supporting business growth. Automotive solutions provider WQ and global manufacturer Sinotruk have unveiled a 4-ton box body truck alongside a comprehensive lineup of transport solutions tailored to the evolving needs of Ugandan businesses. Take a look.
The new 4-ton truck is positioned as an entry point for small and medium enterprises, urban delivery operators, and first-time fleet owners. It offers an affordable, reliable, and efficient solution for businesses.
We are proud to offer the complete earning range from 4 tons up to 28 tons, ensuring that as your business grows, your fleet grows with you. From urban delivery to regional expansion to bulk transport and heavy haulage, we remain your own trusted partners and at every stage. We are not just selling trucks, but we are enabling growth, supporting ambition, and we are committed to your long-term success.
The rollout is anchored on the theme Move More and More campaign, which directly links improved transport efficiency to increased profitability. The trucks handle Uganda's demanding conditions while maintaining fuel efficiency and lower operating costs.
We should be able to customize some finance support. And of course, there are very key documentations that we may require to support you in that endeavor. That is one aspect. So we do what we call in-house financing. Number 2, we are also partnering with commercial banks to ensure that your business is supported to acquire these different sets of equipment that we're seeing here today.
It's equipped with the multi-function steering wheel. Besides 3D wheel and the horn option, it can also control the volume of the region. Also, we add USB interface and 24-way backup power supply.
A full range of box body trucks of 4 to 28 tons was showcased, allowing businesses to expand operations.
We have factory teams that are trained by Sinotruk Global, and these transfer technology skills to our local Ugandans. Trained mechanical engineers coming in from Chambogo University and Makerere University. That is on the technological skills transfer. So in case there are any improvements or upgrades in terms of specifications of a product, in terms of features or technology, this information, we have first line training. And we have what we call the Sinotruk Training Academy. The Sinotruk Training Academy focuses on ensuring that the OEM representative teams that are here locally are trained.
Industry stakeholders welcome the flexibility and relevance in a fast-growing economy. Sandra Kahonde, Robert Katamba, UBC News.
Agri-tourism is a rapidly growing sector in Uganda, with local investors injecting resources in blending agriculture education with tourism. Charles Kabunga has found a fortune in keeping ornamental birds and animals, a venture he says attracts a number of visitors on his farm. Take a look.
Government is striving to promote agri-tourism to boost farmers' incomes, but also provide education opportunities for farmers. At Makuku Gardens in Mpigi district, the proprietor, Charles Kabunga, has invested in keeping ornamental birds and animals.
This one, we rear them, they are edible, very edible, but also they are used for researchers, medical research, when they are testing some medicines. So people come for them to buy them from here when they are doing medical research. But we sell them between 500.5 to 1 million each.
He says such an environment colored with rare species of birds and animals allows visitors to a relaxing, educational and outdoor experiences away from urban environments.
birds you see here, they are called the silky birds or silky chicken. They have blacker meat. Their meat is black. It's very delicious. And it's a delicacy for some people, mostly from Eastern Europe. And they're on demand, but they are very delicate to look after. So whatever we have which are ready, they are taken on order.
Makuku Gardens is also home to a wide range of medicinal plants.
You'll find ornamental birds, where you see rare species of herbs. And in background there we have albino rats, we have guinea pigs, we have silky birds, Polish birds, quill birds, rabbits. Wow, many. We are these days we are mentally challenged. We are stressed and depressed. When you come and look at these ornamental birds, you feel relaxed. You feel happy.
Charles Kabunga commended government for promoting tourism through a number of interventions, including improving the road network.
I just say thanks to government for helping us promote. This is a private investment, but by government, say for example, building roads, they are making in PG Express. I'm sure I'm going to get more clients. They are making Mpigi Kasanje Road, Mpigi Kasanje Nakauka Chisubi, Mpigi Kasanje Nakauka Natete, Mpigi Kasanje Nakauka Entebbe Nachiwogo. Wow, I'm going to get many clients. So generally, government is trying to promote local tourism, but we still advocate to do it more and more.
He advised young people that agriculture and innovation are a way of overcoming unemployment.
Still in business, the managing director of Plascon Uganda, Dr. Santosh Gumte, has outlined plans to expand the company's presence across Africa, targeting new markets in Angola and Ghana in North and Western Africa. Speaking during a company engagement, Dr. Santosh said, Plascon Uganda currently oversees operations in Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, South Sudan and Eastern Congo, where it has built a strong regional presence.
Uganda is Plascon's largest market with a 65% share, followed by 58% in Burundi, 50% in South Sudan, and 60% in Eastern Congo.
Every year we train around 17,000 painters. The number keeps growing. Last year it was 15,000. But as we add new regions, we keep increasing our reach and trying to train more painters. So 2025 we trained around 17,000. 2026, the aim should be to go higher.
Rwanda, which was recently launched, is expected to reach 20% market share by the end of the year.
As the business grows, so does our staff. We have now 700 employees. We are looking at investing again in Uganda with a brand new factory. Plans are underway. We have 550 dealers, more than 2,000 sub-dealers. And basically we are exporting, as I said, to all the other 4 regions. And we are among the top 30 taxpayers in Uganda.
Through corporate social responsibility, the company invested over 1.5 billion shillings in community projects.
2025 actually was a very good year. The currency remained relatively stable. The construction sector boomed, and definitely that translates into more paint sales. But in Uganda, we also have a significant support from local Ugandans, so not big players, painting their houses, doing renovations, doing small projects. And that really drives the market. And so we are very thankful to everyone who has chosen Plascon to color the world.
For UBC News, I am Sudat Kaye.
When you don't use Momo, you get insulted by strangers. Save yourself from insults. Use the Momo app or dial *165*3# to pay and enjoy zero charges below 5K. That's the power of Momo.
Are you looking for a home away from home? Then this is the place for you. My name is Chini Kaji, and welcome to Hotel Le Confidential. With 84 comfortable rooms where you can relax and feel safe. Each room has a lovely view of green vegetation, Wi-Fi, air conditioning, and a tasty breakfast.
Children can have fun at our kids' water park and our kids' play area. You can also enjoy our world-class health club, spa, sauna, gym, boutique, and sky blue swimming pool.
Thank you for choosing Hotel Le Confidential, where every stay is unforgettable. Come and stay in comfort, right at home, today, tomorrow, and always.
Runners in Kampala are gearing up for the return of the Tusker Lite Neon Run set for May 8th at Circuit Lounge in Kololo. The night race, featuring 5 and 10 kilometer routes, promises a unique blend of fitness, music and vibrant nightlife energy. The excitement comes after a recent midnight birthday run held in Mutungo to celebrate veteran runner Roberto Kudi's 60th birthday. Take a look.
Yeah, the night runs are really good, and I think I've been privileged to attend the very first Tusker night run that happened here in Kampala, and it was really a good experience. There are other runners to really take part in the running communities and to keep fit.
I've taken part in a one-night run that was in honor of my 60th birthday. This time I'll be there. Let's ensure that we mentor all those who are still developing their talent so that everybody gets the opportunity.
It's more about fun. It's not a race. It's not a competition. We're out there to have fun because then we'll be running late a little bit in the evening. We encourage everyone to come because this is more about fun, and you know what Tusker Lite brings on board. Bringing more fun to the runs, encouraging more youthful runners to join the running community. That's all what we're here for. That's what we'll be doing for the Neon Night Run.
Neon Tusker Lite Night Run. We'll start at 6:30. We'll have 10 kilometers and 5 kilometers. We are back, bigger and better. The Tusker Lite Neon Night Runs were been here before. We had a break, but now we're back. And we expect to have all runners from different walks of life, running clubs. We'll have walkers, runners. Yeah, so we call upon all those who enjoy their wellness to come forward. Yeah.
And with that, our first edition of UBC News Tonight comes to an end. Thank you so much for watching to the very end. My name is Moureen Babirye with my colleague Mohammed Mogalu on Sign Language. Stay tuned to UBC Television. I'll see you at 10.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
I'm here in Manat, a yearly karma to start football quenching Quanatema. A while, Marfari, and then a go will have a turkey. Kiati very good job, a dark good job, a turkey, a ten young one, but Yaranoti Yarion and Sikaradon the Talo, Quanani, Jim and Maquangini, a bit to cook one for the ten Mukanam Dongan kind.
Apoio Total Energies, Mimi, and scholarship, me one no.
The situation wasn't really easy. Raising the school fees was a very big issue to us.
My mom was struggling a lot to raise the money, push me in school, but Total came in and I happened to be one of the beneficiaries of this opportunity. It really changed my life and things were really easy for me. Education was easy. They took me to the best school, that was King's College Budo, and I managed to raise the best points, and that was 20 points in the PCM class. It was a great opportunity to me that I've been able to reach university. Thank you, Total.
Exercise can't be sustained. Eating can't be stopped. It's even harder to lose weight. Come and give it a try. Ginshikang L-carnitine chromium capsules. Plant extract, scientific ratio. Take 3 capsules each time. The active ingredient accelerates fat burning, eat twice a day. Don't take a detour. Weight loss starts now. Ginshikang L-carnitine with chromium capsules helps you stay in shape. Please follow medical advice when taking this product. For more information, visit our website www.hgo5555.
New Life Presbyterian Church, Mombasa, Kenya welcomes to a conference of summoning the Holy Spirit, breaking certain bonds and moving in the Lord, slated 25th, 26th April 2026 at Mbali's grounds. Come receive and witness miraculous powers of the Lord as you meet his servant, Pastor Ezekiel, a man of prophecies. Jesus! Help! New steps, new year, begins with a decision to attend a mega conference slated 25th, 26th April 2026 and tap into the powers of the Almighty, emboldened by the word of deliverance from Pastor Ezekiel. Are they dark spirits, witchcraft, dark altars and enjoying your soul? Come, so Jesus sets you free from 25th, 26th April 2026, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. For more information, call 0776 270 010 or 0701 277 547.
Some people think when a woman starts leading in business, the home will suffer. But many families are discovering the opposite.
Before, I worked hard in our business, but I feared making big decisions. I was worried people would say I was disrespecting my husband. Then I joined the group project, where I received training, business support, and coaching that helped me plan better, manage money wisely, and make decisions with confidence. Today, I lead with confidence in my business. I contribute more at home, support our family needs, and help reduce the burden on my husband. I'm not competing with my husband, I'm standing with him.
And our marriage has not weakened. It has grown stronger. We understand each other better, we plan better, and our family is better off because her voice counts.
When a woman is supported to lead, the family can move forward.
The GROW project is empowering women with skills, confidence, and support to make informed decisions that strengthen their families and grow their businesses. Respect her voice, support her choices. For more information, contact your district or city GROW project for comparison or call 0800 307 777. The GROW project is a government initiative implemented by the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development and Private Sector Foundation Uganda with support from the World Bank.
Exercise can't be sustained. Eating can't be stopped. It's even harder to lose weight. Come and give it a try. Ginshikang L-carnitine chromium capsules. Plant extract, scientific ratio, take 3 capsules each time. The active ingredient accelerates fat burning, eat twice a day, don't take a detour. Weight loss starts now. Ginshikang L-carnitine with chromium capsules helps you stay in shape. Please follow medical advice when taking this product. For more information, visit our website www.hgo.com or call 0800 335555.
Created in 2019, after being carved out of Hoima district, Chikube district lies about 200 kilometers by road from Kampala. Located in the old-rich Albertine region in western Uganda, the district is steadily translating the government policy of the parish development model into visible household wealth. The district is predominantly rural. Crop farming, livestock keeping and fishing on Lake Albert form the backbone of daily life. The district is predominantly rural. Crop farming, livestock keeping and fishing on Lake Albert form the backbone of daily life. For decades, many families worked hard but remained trapped in subsistence production. Today, the parish development model, government's flagship strategy to move households into the money economy, is steadily changing that story. Billions of shillings have been capitalized into parish circles across Chikube, reaching thousands of beneficiaries through revolving funds. The money is supported by training in mindset change, enterprise management, and market access so that investments generate real returns. Among those rewriting their stories is Beatrice Babirye of Chingori village. Not long ago, Beatrice depended largely on relatives. When PDM reached her parish, she registered, received guidance from local leaders and veterinary officers, and obtained 500,000 shillings. She invested in 2 pigs. Within a short period, the animals multiplied to more than 20. The once small activity is now a structured project with proper housing, disease control, and expansion plans. Income from the piggery is supporting household needs and building savings towards a permanent home.
Twarugire nagenda bampesete bampe mitwaro 5 naguramu empunu 2 kinaziguziremu namara kuzigura nazita mu kiju kanki ne kire cyanje